Hey gang, I just wanted to throw this out there. We recorded this before the injury report came out on Friday, so we were speculating on if Jimmy Ward and or Jalen Petrie were going to play. They're not. They're both out. Also, we didn't know Stroud was going to be questionable during this, but also he'll probably be playing, but that's beside the point. So just we don't touch on those, but everything else is still up to date. So enjoy and go Texans.
Welcome back to Off the Gridiron, your Apollo HOU Houston Texans podcast. It's football season, baby. We're in the thick of it.
Holy shit, we're in the thick of it.
Yeah.
We had our first Amazon Prime game last night. Day of recording, Friday, September something.
Hate it.
You hate it.
I don't like Amazon Prime games.
It actually wasn't that bad last night. I hate the NFL and the government trying to make me have fucking internet to watch it though.
Yeah.
Because our internet's bad. We live together,
bad
by the way. Fucking our internet's bad.
Yeah.
Sometimes it buffers. And we have to get off the Wi-Fi on our phones. It's fucking annoying, dude.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to watch the game, and then it's all of a sudden like 360p, and I'm like, this is fucking.
And then, but Al Michaels carries.
I'll listen to Al Michaels do anything.
Al Michaels carries a little bit. Yep. And fucking, I know you have feelings about Kirk. What's his fucking name?
Kirk Herbstreit is a piece of shit.
He's okay.
No,
he's overhated.
He's always been the most annoying motherfucker on earth to me. I feel a lot of people. You know how people hate on Chris Collinsworth? Kirk Herbstreit deserves what Collinsworth gets. Really? Collinsworth doesn't deserve it at all.
No, he deserves zero hate.
Collinsworth is the GOAT.
Hate. No, yeah. Right. I think he's okay. I don't know. He might also. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't listening to much of the commentary last night. I was just pounding brews.
Yeah, it's kind of what we do.
Yeah.
But anywho, we are here today to preview the Houston Texans Week 2 matchup.
Week 2.
Home opener.
Gonna wear all Liberty whiteouts.
Yep.
You know those. CJ's gonna look good in that.
He is.
Will Anderson's gonna look clean in it, dude. Yeah, he's gonna look clean as fuck.
Opening up at home against the Colts, who are 0-1, the same as the Texans.
Yep.
But they played the Jacksonville Jaguars last week. Really good team. Close game though, ish for a bit. There was a time there where the Colts looked like they might have a shot.
It was like wait a minute. Are the Colts about to pull this out? And then the Jags took over in the fourth, and they pulled their lead.
What the Jags should be doing in situations like that.
Also, let's be real. I kind of predicted it beforehand. I think the Jags get off a slow start, and then fucking heat up at the end and do what they need to do. So their slow start was it's kind of equating to almost losing to the Colts in Indianapolis. Yeah. That's their slow start.
Yeah. But let's jump into this. It's a big matchup of quarterbacks. Anthony Richardson, CJ Stroud. They go back. They all go back.
They're buddies.
They've known each other since high school.
Buddies. Yeah.
Yeah. Last week, Anthony Richardson was 24 for 37 for 223 yards, a touchdown, and a pick.
And a rushing touchdown.
And
40 yards rushing?
40 yards rushing, and then, rushing touchdown on 10 carries.
Yeah, not a bad day.
Good debut.
Not a bad day at all.
Not at all. I mean, I think Anthony Richardson, I've been on the Anthony Richardson wave. I'm happy to see he had a good week. I'm bummed that he's on the Colts. I wish he could be on, the Cardinals.
I'm glad he's on the Colts.
I'm not. It's awful. I'm just scary.
Just wait.
Dude, we're fucked. It's gonna be bad.
We're fucked?
No, well, I mean, not fucked, but we're playing him
this defense is
twice
gonna eat
a year
him. This defense will eat him for 10 years. Eat
no,
him.
Sorry, no.
D'Amico's gonna
eat
his ass.
It's like
he's gonna eat his ass, dude.
He's the next Cam Newton. He is, and it's gonna
the
be
next Cam Newton.
Yes, he is.
Next Cam Newton.
Not saying he's gonna go 15-1 and win MVP, but he's gonna be a really high caliber player, and it's gonna be hard to play on twice a year. It's a fact.
Cam Newton potential for sure. I don't think he'll be Cam Newton.
Yes. CJ Stroud, 28 for 44 last week for 242 yards. No picks, no touchdown against a really hard Baltimore defense.
It's hard to play in Baltimore.
It is.
The weather conditions were it was people were slipping and shit. CJ, his numbers weren't aggressively they were aggressively okay.
I think they were good.
I mean, good numbers, but when you kind of add in no touchdowns.
Well, that's a bummer, but also what really stands out to me is the no pick.
Yeah, I think if he wasn't a rookie quarterback, I would say his numbers were aggressively okay.
Yeah.
Aggressively okay.
Yeah. We're going to keep this episode fairly short. Talk about Garrett real quick. Just kind of what are you looking for the most in this week 2 matchup?
One thing I'm looking for the Texans to build on is that nasty defense. Their defense is nasty. Obviously they kind of let up a little bit on Baltimore because like they were just on the field so much.
Yeah.
And Baltimore pulled away. But they made Baltimore like fucking. They made Lamar skedaddle around the pocket a lot. Yeah. They did a good job, okay enough containing them at first. Getting pressure, forcing turnovers too. Forcing turnovers was very important that game.
Yeah, it was.
Game would have been way worse if there were no turnovers on. Like if we didn't force any. Yeah. So you're facing a rookie, not a former MVP. You're facing a rookie. Fucking play him like a rookie, dude.
Yeah,
get
absolutely.
after him. Make him eat shit.
I think it's gonna be really fun to watch this Texans defense figure out Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
And if Anthony comes out and kind of puts the work on the defense, it's going to look really good on his end because this is not a bad defense. This is not a bad front seven. With Will Anderson, Jonathan Grenard, both had huge games in week 1. Both had a sack.
Yeah, that's the thing. If Anthony Richardson has a good day, I will be impressed.
Yeah,
I'll be very impressed.
But also, the Colts don't have a bad defense either. But I think their defense isn't as good as the Ravens.
No, it's not.
Our offensive line's still banged up. We're really going to have to get through these first 4 weeks of the season with this offensive line.
Fortunately, George Fant looks to be playing. Yeah. He'll be fine. And that it's kind of weird that we're sitting here at a time in our life saying, "Thank God George Fant is playing," because fuck, his whole line's banged up, dude.
It's been bad.
Real banged up.
It's a bummer because we've talked about it already a whole bunch, but. Jalen Petrie and Jimmy Ward are not practicing. Didn't practice at all this week. I don't think either of them are going to play, which sucks. That's really sucks.
Yeah, because if you have those 2 high safeties, excuse me, fucking can't burp. If you have those 2 safeties guarding everything, pretty much taking control of the defense in the center of the field, fucking would be tough on a rookie. Yeah. Tough on a rookie quarterback. Yeah.
Well, that's
now that they're gone, there's a big hole.
That's our best position group on the team. Our
Absolutely.
safety. Jimmy Ward and Jalen Petrie are 2 of the best players we have on the team. Both of them are captains. They're guys. I mean, so it's really Jimmy Ward's dealing with a hip injury. Jalen Petrie was hospitalized for his bruised lung that he suffered last week.
Yeah.
So I'm not shocked, especially on the Petrie front, that he's not going to be ready to go.
He got released from the hospital less than a week ago.
Yeah, so he's probably not going to play this week. Jimmy Ward is the one that I think has a shot of playing, but him not practicing this week is a bummer. And that hips are weird.
He's not practicing. Did practice today.
But he's also a vet. He doesn't – I'd like to see him practicing, but there's a world where he doesn't practice all week and then starts on Sunday.
Is there?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Maybe. I don't see him playing at all. I think there's zero chance he plays.
I don't think there's zero chance. I think there's a chance. I think because like I said, Jimmy Ward is a veteran. He's very proven, good player. The locker room loves him. Miko loves him. They've been together since San Fran. Miko trusts Jimmy to be ready, right? So if Jimmy's saying, "Hey, look, I can go Sunday, but let me just rest up for the rest of the week. Let me just watch film."
I hope I'm wrong.
I hope I'm not going to put money on him playing, but I'm saying I'm not writing it off completely.
Hope I'm wrong.
I hope because I really hope.
I can't wait to see the Jimmy Ward Texans debut. You know what's giving me vibes of?
What?
I mean, I'm not saying it's just like this, but just slight vibes. When we fucking signed Ed Reed, and then he started off the year like injured. I was like, fuck, when are you fucking gonna play, dude? And then he came back week 3, and he was not good. Not saying Jimmy Ward's not good.
I was going to say, don't put that energy.
No, he's going to be good.
Yeah.
Ed Reed was 47 when we signed him.
Yeah.
But it's just like, fuck, I was so excited to see this free agent safety play for us. And now he's injured in the beginning of the week. Yeah. So that's just the vibe I'm getting, which, hey, that was 10 years ago. So.
Yeah. So I really hope to see them out there soon. The first game we get to see both of them lined up next to each other is going to be crazy.
It's going to be badass. Can't wait.
One thing I'm looking at the most, other than Stroud, right? We're definitely going to be watching Stroud like a hawk, trying to see the development. He's the most important position on our team, our highest draft pick we've used in years, on a quarterback especially. We're going to be watching him super hard. Noah Brown is out. He has a groin injury, short term, nothing to worry about. Probably a week or 2, maybe more, but nothing crazy. He'll be back.
You looking at 3?
I'm looking at who's going to step up.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at who's going to step
Could be
up.
3. Could be
It
12.
could be 3. It could definitely be 3. It could be Tank. There's 3 guys that have an opportunity this week. Tank, Xavier Hutchinson, John Mechie. Those are the 3 guys. Mechie's been practicing. Mechie's probably going to suit up this week. So, that being said, I'm very, very interested to see who makes a jump because someone's going to have to get these targets. Someone's going to have to get these receptions.
Yeah.
You assume it's Tank, right? 3rd round pick, had a good preseason.
Slowick did say he's gonna increase his workload.
Yeah.
So or get him more involved.
Yeah.
So
So I think that's like the best bet on who's going to step up. I'm interested to see what Hutch and Mechie are able to do though, if given the opportunity.
I'm so glad you're on the Hutch train with me, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hutch looks good. Hutch is like he's kind of a dog.
It is.
It's just kind of a dog, you know, big frame, fucking like can just just take that ball from you.
Yeah.
Take that ball from you.
Yeah.
Which that's what Nico Collins essentially is. And Nico is now maybe the number 1 guy, other than like Robert Woods.
Definitely
Him and
Robert
Robert
Woods
Woods are right now
yeah,
kind of having like a
and neck.
mental tug of war of who's number 1, who's the big dog in the receiver room because they both caught big passes last week.
did. They
So,
did.
but
Both of them had good
like
games.
who's gonna be like that other number 3 guy? You know,
Yeah.
Hutch, Tank, Mitch. You know, like we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
that's what I'm keeping an eye on a lot. I'm keeping an eye on who steps up. I'm keeping an eye on how this defense works around not having those safeties. You know, that's another thing I'm interested to see. But really, it all just comes back down to Stroud as well.
Yeah, one thing I'm also looking at is our offensive play calling. One of my biggest criticisms for last week was Bobby Slowick in the game that he called.
Yeah.
He did not call a great game. He called like weird plays that just like what we need is like if Indy is blitzing a lot, which they might be, I don't know. I don't really know their defense that well yet. If they're blitzing a lot, dude, like don't do play actions.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't have CJ Stroud turn his back on the defense. His passer rating is significantly worse than when he doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Have him stand in the pocket, shotgun, under center if you want. Like
Let him cook.
no play actions. Don't get cutesy with don't get cutesy with offensive linemen and like blocking schemes like that. Just block the guys. You know, no fucking don't get cute. No cute shit.
Yeah, I agree. I think Slowick's going to make a big jump. It's his first game. First game.
He even
as an OC.
what I love about Slowick the other day in the press conference, he said he was like, bad play calling on me. That's on me. I'm learning.
Mm-hmm.
Also, got to find out how to get Dameon Pierce more involved.
Of course.
That's what he said.
That's
He's
not,
like,
you
that's
got to get a
huge.
big game out of Damian.
Would be huge if we got like 100 yards out of him. That would mean we
That
win. I think.
just changes the game. I mean, Pierce last week 38 yards on 11 carries.
No run game at all.
No,
no
none.
run game.
So the second we get Pierce going, we're fucking. That opens up everything else for CJ.
Everything
to cook.
goes.
Yeah.
Everything turns into a well-oiled machine. when
Damian and the
Pierce is
run
running
game
well.
is the key to this offense. Like, we got to see them going, and I hope Slowick holds himself to that. Get Damian the ball more. Shit, get Singletary in there
And,
more.
You know,
Fuck it.
Not to go back to week 1 because we're talking about week 2, but one thing about week 1, I'm still so impressed about Stroud with is like no run game. Receivers, let's be real. On paper, a receiver's like, what is that?
No, exactly what I'm saying.
What are
Yeah.
those?
Yeah.
Fucking no bad blocking. You know,
Yeah.
like he with those 3 things weighing on him, still was like, I'm trying to fucking win.
That's why
I'm trying to
him
win.
throwing 242 yards is crazy.
Yeah, 8th most in the NFL right now. By the
Yeah,
way, well,
8th
not
most.
anymore, but
Well, yeah, maybe
before Thursday Night Football.
Yeah.
but I
But
mean,
still,
yeah, like that's impressive. We need the run game going. We need a receiver to step up other than Nico and Robert Woods.
Mm-hmm.
We need defense to step up. You know, because here's the deal. I think it's important to win this game.
I think it is too.
You know, just show your new home, or not your new home crowd, but to show the home crowd that your
This
new
new era,
team,
yeah.
this new era is for real. Fucking win. You know,
Beat the
It'd be
Colts, too,
Make it a
just-
fun win. Yeah.
We don't like the fucking Colts.
No, yeah.
Fuck
win.
the Colts. Yeah.
Win. Show them like, hey, like this is paying off.
Yeah.
We're not going to be great this year, but
Yeah.
we can still be fun.
Yeah.
We can still be fun and win at home.
Also, other than having Anthony Richardson, the Colts have no run game. Their running backs, they obviously Jonathan Taylor sitting out. Their backup
Make
sucks.
Anthony throw.
Exactly. Make Anthony
Make him
fucking
throw 45 times.
Make him throw to the left side of the field too, because he only throws to the right. If you
put
force
everyone on the right side,
dude, he's throwing 4 picks if he has to throw to the left side of the field, and I am pumped about that. Let's start wrapping it up. I think I'm predicting a Texans win.
I am too.
We're the favorites by 1 point. The Texans are favored by 1 point. It's been fluctuating. The Texans were favored by 1, then the Colts were favored by 1.5, and then now the Texans are back to being favored by 1. It's changing a lot. I'm gonna say the Texans win. Say final score is gonna be 21-17 Texans. Oh. Yeah, I think we get 3 touchdowns. I think Pierce gets 1. I think Stroud throws 2. 1 to Schultz, 1 to Tank.
I was actually thinking 20-17.
20.
Texans. I think we score 2 touchdowns
and then kick 2 field
goals.
Yeah.
I think that's a good day from the offense. Way better than last week. Mm-hmm. Scoring 2 more touchdowns than you did last week is phenomenal.
Yeah,
so
that's great.
Keep the fun going, because I know they're having fun. Even if they're losing, they're a fun little group.
Yeah.
Also, get this fucking first home win, because we didn't have any last year. Fucking still blows my mind. If the
Texans win this weekend, that's going to be the first home win
since
in over a
2021.
year. That's crazy.
Need a win. I think it's a must win.
Yeah.
I'm calling must win in week 2.
Must win week 2 game for the Houston Texans. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's been Off the Gridiron. Thank you so much for watching. What are you guys looking forward to seeing the most from this game? Let us know down in the comments below. This is coming out Saturday. So when you're seeing this tomorrow, or if it's Sunday morning, today, congrats, it's game day. What are you most excited to see? Let us know down in the comments below. Yes. I'm pumped. I can't wait till Sunday.
Yeah, and final score predictions if the game hasn't ended. If it ended and you give your predictions, what the fuck?
If you're watching this after the game and the Colts just hung 30 on our head.
Yeah, you can call us fucking idiots. You can call us clowns.
That would suck.
You can call us boo-boo the clowns. It's fine, dude.
Yeah.
I can take it.
Yeah. Anything else?
Watch football. Watch Texans.
Watch Texans.